Hello, Comic-Con. We are here once again doing unnecessary debates. We are going to be doing the most unnecessary debating of all time since last year at Comic-Con. My name is Tyler. I am the host and creator of the Grand Geek Gathering, and with me we have some great, amazing, unnecessary debaters today, and I'm so excited for you guys to know them as you can see them right now. First up, we're going to go with Utahime Cosplay. She's not only the most amazing disguiser of all time, but also senpai. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Uta.
Thank you.
So, alrighty. And
Wait, was I supposed to say anything else? I was like,
whatever you want to do. You can say whatever you want to do. You're a cosplay, whatever you want to plug in.
No, I mean, you gave me the most extraordinary intro. I don't even know what to say after that. So thank you. I'm happy to be here. Let's do it.
I did it. I did it. All right. We also have Michael Tanner. Michael Tanner, how's it going? And who are you?
I'm Michael Tanner. That's who I am. I'm doing great. I'm sitting here enjoying a nice afternoon drink. I'm a comic book writer, podcaster, all-around Renaissance man.
Absolutely. And then we have the amazing Eric Lopez, voice actor extraordinaire, hider of voices. I don't know. And Eric,
thank you for having me, man. I'm really, this is exciting. I've been wanting to do this with you for a while. I know you've been asking me to do this for a while, and been looking forward to it. And sucks we can't do it on a big Comic-Con stage, but this is cool too.
Yeah, absolutely. Now we can we can just yell at everybody and not have to suffer consequences. You don't have to run out the door right afterwards after you say something,
Oh my God.
Just kidding. And we also have Chong-Umeda from BuzzFeed. How are you, Sean?
I'm great. Hi, everyone. My name is Sean. I am talent and a producer for BuzzFeed, specifically for Multiplayer, which is the video game channel. I also run a convention called Anime Impulse and Me and My Man Bun. Thank you a lot for being here right now.
Absolutely. Awesome. And of course, for the first time ever, I have a co-host for Unnecessary Debates, which is the comedian extraordinaire, Lemar Harris. How you doing, Lemar?
Oh, hi, everybody. This is Lemar. No pressure. I'm just here to be funny.
Yep. And
you don't know who I am? I'm not famous.
You know what? Neither am I. But we are.
What are you talking about?
I'm not famous.
You're legendary.
Lies.
Well, you know what?
You spew lies and falsehoods.
Speaking of lies and falsehoods, welcome to Unnecessary Debates. Yeah. Alrighty.
It's got the
So,
graphics.
I know. I did it. I learned it. Thank you, YouTube. Alrighty, guys. But you know what? Let's get the show on the road. I almost forgot that cliche line. And Lemar and I are going to be picking the winners of every single round. And first, You know what? Lemar, I don't know if you know this. Tim Jr. is having a birthday party.
Gasp.
I know. And we don't have superheroes for him. We need 3 superheroes from our unnecessary debaters to go to Tim Jr.'s birthday party. So whoever wants to go first with 3 superheroes for Tim Jr.'s birthday, the 4th. Alrighty, Michael Tanner.
All right, I'm calling dibs on this one. Excuse me, I have prepared a statement.
Okay.
So it needs to be someone you can hire, because very specifically, you got to hire a kid for the party. So someone like Superman's out because he's not going to take a paycheck. So I'm not counting him. So first superhero is going to take it. Spider-Man. That dope always needs money. Imagine his student loans. That guy has been in and out of college since the 60s. He owes probably $1 million at least. So he needs a paycheck. So number 1, Spider-Man. Kids love Spider-Man. Number 2, I'm going to go a little controversial. I'm going to go with Spider-Girl. Now, who's Spider-Girl? Now, I don't mean Mayday Parker from MC2. I don't mean Anya Corzone. I mean a Spider-Girl. You know that costume you see at Halloween Town? The one that kind of looks like the classic Spider-Man outfit, but it's like a mini skirt and like a Batgirl mask and maybe like a web cape. So it's going to be that Spider-Girl. And she's played by, I don't know, like a struggling actress named like Kimmy or Becca, who normally is like Elsa or Belle.
Stop talking about my sisters like that. That's so unfair.
At one of those parties, and she gets $10 an hour plus mileage.
Ooh.
So it's a pretty sweet gig for her because it's a couple
I
hours
would take
work.
some offense to that because I used to do princess parties.
I know
now.
so
I feel
princess
called out,
parties.
yo.
It's it works. Sometimes you gotta, like, she has the Spider-Girl costume. It's good to bust that out every once in a while. And so for superhero number 3, I'm going with, there is literally a Marvel mutant character named Ice Cream who can turn his body into any flavor of ice cream. So I'm just gonna go with that guy because
Finally.
And those are the 3 superheroes you can hire for little Timmy's ice cream party.
Okay, who
All right,
can beat? Or rebuttals.
No. I want to give my 3 if I'm
Absolutely.
able to.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so imagine this. All right. Frozone shows up at little Timmy's ice cream party because guess what? He can control the temperature. Also, too, like making sure that the ice cream is nice and cool. But let's face it, he babysat the Incredible kids, and we know Jack is crazy, so that he can entertain and calm kids down when he can make sure that it's not too crazy. For kids when they get a little hyper, sometimes you need that adult who knows how to make it fun but calm the kids down. Also, too, work with me here. Imagine this, Ant-Man, because guess who can make the ice cream even bigger? Enlarging that ice cream cone. That would be amazing. Tell me that kids would not be head over heels for Ant-Man. and if the ice cream melts a little bit and ants come a-crawling, who can keep them at bay? Ant-Man, right?
It's true.
And then...
Or you can blow them up and they can ride them.
Yeah, that's true. And you can make them bigger. That's another thing.
Well, and that's good. That works too because at picnics and birthday parties, you always got ant problems, and he can control those.
That's what I'm
Gotta
saying.
get rid of the ants.
That's control too.
Yeah.
But last but not least, you need quality entertainment, and you know who can entertain those kids? Beast Boy, because he can turn into any animal, dude. Any animal.
Yeah.
What kid would not love to see tiger, lions, and bears? Oh my, like anything you want. Beast Boy, he's like, I got you, kids. So quality entertainment.
He's a built-in petting zoo, right?
Ant-Man and
Oh man.
I hear you. I feel those picks.
I agree with both of them. So let me just put out a statement. My goal is to lose every single round. So just put it out there.
That's just describing my life, but okay.
This is gonna be fun for me. So just hear me out. Just go through my French vanilla fantasy and just hear me out about why I chose these 3 people.
Okay.
So the first person, you need someone who's cool, who's collected, someone who understands how to defeat the enemy, how to make the enemy is the party, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're have Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat, and just hear me out. Just hear me out. First off, the Lin Kuei have been going through a lot, okay? Not that much people are paying to assassinate them right now. Sub-Zero is literally killing people on his own. Like, he has to work with Scorpion of all people. Of all people, his arch nemesis. That's how bad everything is going. So Sub-Zero is there. He can give you every ice cream flavor out there. He can teach, all the little kids how to kill people in 50 different ways. It's the best of both worlds, Like, they can teach you how to do fatalities. Maybe I become ninjas in the future. I don't know. So that's the first one, right? Here's the second one. We need someone who loves kids. We need someone who understands what kids want. That's why we have Marvel's Leatherman. He is in a full-blown leather outfit with a ball gag, and that's his power. That's it. And I mean, don't kids love that? Kids love that, right? Kids love Leatherman, and Leatherman loves kids. All shapes and forms. And finally, we need someone that kids are attracted to. We need someone that kids go like, oh my god, that's so cool. And you know who gets the kids all the time? Pennywise. Like, he's a superhero, right? He just loves kids so much. And he has balloons, and he do all these cool stuff. There's lights to entertain the kids. I mean, I think my trio is like a good bet. Just throwing it out there.
Boy.
That sounds like the most terrifying ice cream party a child could ever go to. The chances of them surviving are very slim.
But did they have fun?
The kids would have fun. Oh my God.
Oh man. Alrighty, Eric.
Okay.
Who you bringing the Timmy Tim Juniors?
Okay, so Timmy Tim Tim, everybody who comes to his birthday has a function, right? So I got Storm so that she can create the ice for the ice cream and control the weather to keep it a beautiful day outside, right? And then I got Metamorpho so he can make anything.
Yeah.
He can make all the food, he can make all the flavors, he can create anything, right? And then I got Zatanna for like a magic show.
Oh man.
That's solid.
I mean, that's what I came up with. Everybody's got a specific function. I don't know. I wish I would have thought this through a little bit more, like, with some craziness.
I think you have a solid list. I mean, Zatanna is awesome. And like, Metamorpho, I mean, it's just good that he's getting out of the house at this point. Like,
Right?
I'm just glad someone knows his name.
Lately, right? I think he was on Young Justice now, so.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I've always loved Metamorpho. I felt so bad for him, but man,
he's like a walking Neapolitan ice cream. He just looks like all kind of different flavors and stuff.
Absolutely.
And he is one of the few superheroes who has his own like theme song. Like there's a Metamorpho song.
Does he really?
Oh, wow.
Is he really?
Yeah, you guys don't know? He had a song like from like the 60s or 70s. Metamorpho. You guys never heard that song?
No, I never
We're
heard
gonna look it up
Metamorpho.
after this.
That's phenomenal.
Look it up. It's a legit song.
Okay.
It's a song about his origin. It's pretty fantastic.
That's amazing. Well, thank you guys so much. Let me get on the phone with Timmy Tim Jr.'s mom. Yes.
Why?
Okay, I don't know what she just said. Lemar, what did she say? Who won?
She said she doesn't want any kids licking anybody, so Michael is out. Everything Sean was just horrifying, and the insurance company called and said no to that. Storm's powers requires her to change the entire world, so the wind blew the cake away. So we're gonna give it to Utahime. Give it up.
That's fair.
To all the people who actually need some cash.
Yeah.
So,
But you know what? We all had a hand in making Timmy Tim Jr. the 4th's birthday a phenomenal smash. But you know what? It is now ready for round 2.
Round 2. Oh, the graphics! Look at the graphics!
I know. I did it. I did it.
Someone's been working
That
on
Hot
there.
That Hot Wing show where they're like eating the hot wings trying to.
Yeah.
Making some
hot
effects.
ones.
Somebody had said that, and it was way too late for me to make a new one. So
kind of like early UFC days too, sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an homage. It's an homage. No, but anyways, round 2. Lemar, what is the question?
Captain Marvel, traveling around space for eons and eons, finally comes back to Earth. But she's a little hungry. So what does Captain Marvel put on her pizza?
Very intense stuff. The biggest battle of her life.
It is the utmost important question.
Absolutely.
Possibly the greatest threat to Captain Marvel's entire existence.
It's hangriness.
Is being hangry.
Alrighty. Who would like to go first? Utahime, you won last time.
I'll do it.
All right.
I'll do it. All right. So Captain Marvel, she is the woman. She's a supreme. I feel like she's a supreme being. Like she's one of the strongest people in the universe. We know too. Hey, she's a fan of the 90s. What was the most popular of pizzas in the 90s? It's the Supreme Pizza. She's traveled. She likes a variety of toppings. She doesn't limit herself to one thing because she is supreme. So she's gonna go with the Supreme Pizza. That's my answer.
I like it. I like it a lot. Oh man, it's a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything. She's traveled.
If she just had the battle of her life and she saved the universe, she's got to get a deep dish, a Chicago deep dish pizza, layered with sausage on the first layer, and then the cheese, and then pepperoni on top. It's got to be all meat. You know, you got to replenish that protein.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. Oh God.
Oh, I feel you. I feel you.
Yeah.
There.
Oh my God.
Now I miss home. Now I'm watching.
No, I'm from Arizona. You know, Arizona has great Chicago pizza. There's a place called Oregano's there. Yeah, they're good for pizza. You know what's funny? There's a sorry to sidetrack here, but the Witness relocation program. The Witness relocation program in Arizona was huge. We had like Sammy the Bull Gravano living there. So there's tons of good pizza joints and Italian places in Phoenix. It's crazy.
Phoenix,
Shout out
Chicago,
to Arizona and Arizona's pizza and the Witness Protection Program. Letting you know where your witnesses might be since 1994.
Eating deep dish.
Improving the palate of Middle America, one hitman at a time.
Alrighty, who's next? Who challenges with the toppings of Captain Marvel?
I'll go. So just first off, 1 for 1 for losing. So I'm already winning in my life, in my head.
Fair.
So picture this. Just picture it. Okay, so Captain Marvel is very controversial. Captain Marvel, you know, has people either love Captain Marvel or hate Captain Marvel. People protest, people fight, you know, hashtag on Twitter, you know, yada, 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 blah, 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 some ookie, spooky, dookie kind of phenomenon. So Captain Marvel is going to eat the one thing that is who Captain Marvel is inside. What represents Captain Marvel to a T? Pineapple. Pineapple pizza. Like, let's be honest, people either love it or hate it. Like, a lot of people hate it. So, I mean, I'm fine with it. So, whatever. Y'all can fight me. I'm from Hawaii, so bring it. But let's go. But, you know, just throwing it out there, like, Captain Marvel is just like, you know what? I can eat some, like, crazy bomb food, or I can go to, like, you know, Pizza Planet and, like, you know, I don't know, eat a whole planet of pizza, whatever Toy Story. But
I want a canon Pizza Planet now in MCU right now.
Right now, Pizza Planet, but literally just a planet meal.
It's all the same universe. It's all the same universe.
It's all connected.
I love it. I also love the fact that I don't think I've ever seen Lemar do the Picard, you know,
face palm,
palm
face palm
twice in a row during unnecessary debates, and you've been in a lot of unnecessary debates, sir. I
so
love
many
it.
Things have been said unnecessarily. It's just
first time for everything.
It's
First
the
time for
point.
everything. You're welcome.
Exactly, and we love it, and we're eating it up just like I don't eat pineapple on my pizza, and. Alrighty.
I'm gonna log out. Thank you for everything.
Okay.
Bringing it down to Sir Michael.
Okay. So, Captain Marvel, she's a 90s gal. So I'm going to flip this on its head. It's not what she's eating on her pizza. It's what she's eating her pizza on.
Oh.
And I'm going to quote the old suburban anthem. Pizza in the morning, pizza in the evening, pizza at supper time. When you can have pizza on a bagel, you can have pizza anytime. I yield my time.
Okay, Bagel Bites, I see you.
Bagel bites. Oh my
Come on,
God.
Bagel Bites.
No.
Bagel Bites.
Any rebuttals to anyone's arguments? Does
Yeah,
anyone
at all.
want to say?
I'm at a loss for words. I don't even know what to say after.
I'm ashamed to say I was a fat kid. I didn't know any better. I was a small town kid, you know. I didn't know it was a sin to put pizza on a bagel.
You know what? I'm just a small town girl just living in a lonely world. So, you know, I took a midnight train and I just ended up eating, you know, Bagel Bites. So
Anywhere.
Okay,
That song,
so
like,
many songs.
I know that song like appears in my head like the most random times too, and like it's always just one of those great ones.
The Pizza Bagel song, or
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
Journey song?
No,
you know when Journey covered pizza bagels?
yeah. Now I want that. Oh,
right.
that was so
Oh my
good.
God.
I was trying to, bring, yeah, pizza place. Yeah, Carol, what you want on your pizza? Tyler, what does
Oh,
Carol
yes.
want on her pizza?
Yeah. Can I please have the all meat pizza because I need my protein. I don't know why I made her sound like Hulk Hogan.
All right. I believe that translates to Eric Lopez, who had the most meat on their pizza.
And deep
the
dish.
deep dish.
Yeah, I need it deep, like my a character arc.
Oh, someone said pineapple? That person's lying. That person's a liar. They deserve to never eat pizza again.
Pineapple has belonged on pizza for several decades now. It's a settled issue. It's like saying women can't vote.
It's not
settled.
Do you put apples on pizza? What's wrong?
Why not? There's dessert pizza.
Yeah,
with
that's
apple
not
and brie.
pizza.
That would be delicious.
That is a weird. That is a lie. That is not
okay
pizza.
That I lost to Eric because he said deep dish pizza, and I was like, dang it! I can't argue with that, man. I can't.
You're from Chicago, right?
I'm from Chicago.
Yeah, right.
I love deep dish, and so I was like, darn it.
I know. I thought for sure you were gonna say that too. I was like, oh, get into Chicago.
I'm thinking. I was really trying to think like, okay, what would she have wanted? And Supreme Pizza was huge in the 90s, and she's like the queen, the supreme. Like,
doesn't she answer to like the Supreme Intelligence too? I thought that's what you were going for. Yeah.
You know what I love?
On multiple levels.
I guarantee there is a quiet conversation somewhere of someone watching this going, "Yeah, but New York is better," and then that argument will continue until the cows come home.
That's a whole nother debate in itself that can go on for like 2 hours.
I thought Robert Downey Jr. like ended that with kebabs. I thought the whole thing now was like, well, New York kebabs is the best in the all United States. I don't know. That was stupid. Anyways, and speaking of stupid, round 3.
Once again, it's back. Tyler, you put so much
learning about Photoshop.
I know. I've been learning. I've been using my time in my quarantine. And you know what else? You know who else is learning? You know, the Muppets have had it hard lately, and I'm a huge fan of the Muppets. They had the Muppet Show that was like I thought brilliant, and then they fired the showrunners. And like I thought that was brilliant. And you know what we need are for Muppet remakes again. We've had the Christmas Carol, the Treasure Island. You know that's it. But still, we still need more. Oh, they did Wizard of Oz. They did Wizard of Oz, and it was phenomenal. But now they want to tackle on something just a little bit more, edgy. It's owned by HBO now. And what's more edgy than John Wick, the Muppets? So who plays John Wick out of all the Muppets?
This is a question? This is a question we came up with.
Absolutely.
How did you come? No. How did you get here? How did we get to this question?
I saw
that is a question.
On HBO Max, they had a John Wick movie, and Sesame Street was right next to it. And I was like, And then I poorly wrote this question on a document and shared it with you.
I need to learn to read these documents. I need to actually learn to read what you send me, because I never in a million years I never would have thought.
Here on that side, we don't believe in editors, but yeah.
I apparently.
Oh yeah. Anyways, who wants to jump on it first? John Wick.
I mean, the Muppets and John Wick.
I mean, I'd go first again just to take like the easy answer.
Oh yeah, Eric, did you want to go since you won by any chance?
Oh sure, I'll go. Well, okay. Since it's an action movie and you need an action hero, classic action hero, I'm going to go with Fozzie because he's a comedian. He's an old school comedian. He's got the good one-liners. Right? You're like, waka, 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 and then like blow somebody's brains out, you know what I mean? He's got, he's got all like, he crack little jokes and he's funny. He's not as dry as John Wick probably should be. He's a little too animated, but he's got the one-liners, man, and you can't beat the one-liners.
He has the tie. He already has the tie.
Yeah.
So, hey,
he's got the tie. He's got that weird hobo hat, though. He's got to change that hobo hat out for some, like, long locks.
Fozzie with, like, straight black hair would be the funniest thing I've ever seen.
I would.
So great.
Oh my God.
I mean, he is a dog, right? So he would take a
bear.
Fozzie killing a dog.
Fozzie Bear.
Fozzie Bear.
Is it a bear?
Yeah, Rolf is the dog.
Fozzie Bear.
Ralph is the dog. Ooh.
Ralph.
And
It would be
Yeah,
funny if he was
Ralph.
Fozzie Bear but was a dog.
Yeah.
I'd support that.
I confused the two. I just heard Fozzie. I totally forgot that I confused the two, Ralph and Fozzie.
Yeah,
So
okay.
in that story, Ralph would be the dog that gets killed, and Fozzie's going.
Yeah. But
Oh.
No, the darkest timeline.
I know.
I mean, they did retire Rolf, so it
Yeah,
kinda-
but they brought him back.
They did.
Yeah.
He's done.
No.
Why?
They retired him after Muppet Treasure Island. Then he came back for the Muppets, the one with Jason.
Oh,
Segel.
okay.
The newer one?
But you see the
Where's
back
he
of him.
from?
You see the back of him at Muppets from Space. But I also know way too much about the Muppets, and I'm not gonna. This is not a 2-hour
Well,
panel.
they retired him because he's
Kinda
Jim
like
Henson.
double
Yeah.
using his voice.
Ah.
Like two characters have Ralph's voice.
Kind of. I mean, it was Jim Henson. Like basically, he's the embodiment of Jim Henson, and technically the first Muppet ever for a dog food commercial. But again, I know way too much about the Muppets, and like, man,
Down,
I love
Tyler.
the Muppets,
Tyler.
dude.
I'll
Down.
go back.
Dude, I can never get enough Muppets.
Yeah.
There's never enough Muppets for me. As far as for my money, we don't have enough Muppets. Hey, there he is.
It's true. All right, Sean. You said you want to go
okay,
next.
I don't think anyone's gonna choose this person, but why not? So again, 2 for 2 for losing. I'm like winning in my head. What's up? Okay. So here's the thing. So John Wick is an assassin, right? You know who also is an assassin? Miss Piggy. So let's break it down. Okay? Who knows martial arts? Who knows how to do escapology? Who knows how to camouflage and wear multiple outfits and wigs and disguises? Who can literally follow Kermit to the edge of the earth and back and be right next to him? Those are all skills of an assassin. And you know who has that? Miss Piggy. And second off, John Wick has beautiful long hair. You know who else has beautiful long hair? Miss Piggy. So when you do that slow-mo fan moment with the hair in the wind, like, who can rock that better than Miss Piggy? Nobody. Your fave could never. So that's just, not only that, but we're gonna continue this. John Wick is to me like an 80s like horror film star. Just, horror films back in the 80s, the main character was a female, Miss Piggy. We're connecting the dots right now. And finally, guess what? John Wick is low-key an asshole. You know who's also Miss Piggy. So come on,
They're all good arguments.
Miss Piggy is like, what?
Oh,
it's amazing.
God.
That was great.
Sean.
John, you need to do more speeches, man. You need to do. I feel empowered now. I'm like, yes, Miss Piggy, get them all. I want to see now a Hitman remake of with Miss Piggy.
Yes.
I wasn't
But just
prepared.
no hair.
Alrighty, who wants to go next? We have Uta, and we also have Michael.
Tanner.
I'll go,
Tanner,
yeah.
I feel like was gonna go.
All right, I'm going to give the same answer I gave when this question came up as a meme on Facebook. Okay, so you're doing a Muppets remake of John Wick. Who plays John Wick? Keanu Reeves plays John Wick. He's the human you keep. And then you recast everyone else with Muppets. So we've got Ian McShane's character is played by Sam the Eagle. John Leguizamo's character is played by Scooter. Adrian Pilecki's character is played by one of the pigs, not Miss Piggy, but the other pig from Pigs in Space.
Okay.
And then John Wick's dog is played, we already did the Rolf's joke, so I'll do John Wick's dog is played by Rizzo the Rat.
Fair.
You killed my rat.
You know what?
That's good.
I kind of
good.
regret letting you go, Michael, because that you took my answer.
You were supposed to prepare 3 answers, though, so
What?
you better go
I
to
have
plan
a
B.
backup, so don't worry.
Okay.
I got a backup.
Dang, just shade. Just. Okay. Alrighty, Uta.
That was an excellent answer. I'm gonna go a little off the cuff here. I'm gonna say Beaker. And the reason why, think about it. How many times has Beaker basically, proven that he's one to come back? He rolls with the punches. He's been blown up several times, and he still comes back. He's a man of a few words, but when he does speak his, people listen. Also, he's been known to wear a mean suit. So I say, believe it or not, who could do that, who could play that role and show that emotion, which is basically mainly nothing? Beaker. for sure.
Yeah.
So my vote, indestructible beaker.
I love
I'm on
it.
board with that.
These are all great. This is the fluffiest question we've had. I love it.
Oh,
But
man.
alrighty. Well, you know what? Okay, guys. Well, we have our call-in service right now. All the people are calling in, and nobody's called in. Okay, nobody. Alrighty. Well, you know what? I think it was a winner. Lemar, what do you think? I don't know. I'm up for a little bit of little hamness to it. You know?
Come on, Wick.
Yeah.
You know.
Come on, Wick.
I can't. They're all so good. That's what I hate it. I hate it because I
gotta go with Miss Piggy.
Yeah, sorry, Sean. You're gonna win one.
Yeah.
I think Miss Piggy got that.
Sorry,
one.
Sean.
I failed.
You
So
were the
sorry.
biggest loser who won.
It sucks to win. Oh my god, it just sucks
I know.
so much.
I want you all to know, though, I would watch any of these
Yeah, 1,000%.
in a heartbeat. I would watch a Fozzie. I'd watch Keanu try to be serious, just doing his Keanu face with other Muppets. I would watch Beaker meet his way through the entire explosion. I would watch that to the ends of the earth. But I think Miss Piggy is the most accurate. Oh my God! Henson Company, you go talk to whoever made John Wick. Just give us 10%. We just want 10%. Any of these, the power is in your hands right now. We swear it's money. It's nothing. Money.
Yeah, I would have also accepted Sweetums as John Wick. That would have been hilarious because he is not like sneaky at all. But or even I would have even gone with the two critics with Walter and
Walter and Statler and Waldorf.
Statler and Waldorf. But anyways, it is now time for round 4. Beep, boop, boop. Yeah. The Quattro. All right, Lemar, what's going on?
17 hours later, and a whole bunch of dragons, a bunch of hobbits finally throw a piece of jewelry into a fire. And when that happens, life has to continue, and the economy must be stimulated once again. So, the question is, which Lord of the Rings character would be the best Starbucks manager?
Yeah. Ventis, Grandes, the other one. What?
Ventis, Grandes. Tall.
That makes no sense. None of them make sense.
In case you need an entire wine bottle.
Don't you hate how they always correct you too? They know what you mean, but they always correct you.
Yeah, like you're an idiot and you're just like, no, just like
guys.
Okay.
You don't understand. The ghost of Starbucks is watching, and if they don't correct you, they get disappointed coffee for the rest of their life. Like all of their Starbucks orders are wrong for the rest of their life if they don't go. You mean tall? Like, yes, it's so the curse can continue.
Yeah, every time you get it wrong, it rains in Seattle, is what I heard. So
that explains a lot.
All right. Well, Sean, you won last time. Do you want to go first?
I did. So we're gonna try this. Just again, come into my fantasy. Like, hear me out. Gollum or Schmeagol? First off, Gollum looks like he works at Starbucks. Like, let's just call a spade a spade. I mean, Gollum looks like he's been chugging a lot of espresso shots. Gollum looks like, he hasn't slept in a while, which is what happens when you drink way too much coffee, aka when you're a manager at Starbucks. We're just gonna just hear me out, right? Okay, so looks like he works at Starbucks. Second off, like, wouldn't it be so great when you go to Starbucks and when you get your order, you just hear precious, and you're just like, for me, I'm precious? Like 7 a.m. in the morning, he just calls you precious. I'm like, you're precious. You're cute. Hey, put some more. Hey, come on, put some more. Like,
and those big twinkly eyes as well.
Exactly. Third off, like, let's be real. Schmeagol/Gollum is great at catching fish. You know what is also aquatic? The mermaid that is Starbucks.
Not wrong.
I mean, symbolism. And fourth off, Gollum is a survivor. You need to be a survivor to work at Starbucks that long to be a freaking manager.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm so sorry, but before we carry on, we have to have a Sean impression of Gollum because new rule. Anytime
No!
Gollum.
I don't know how to do it.
It's all good. That's our call. Okay, alrighty. So
God, who did that? Oh, God. They came out of nowhere. Shame on you.
I think it was our call-in service. Y'all need to be quiet over there. Okay, who wants to go next?
I'll go.
Oh no, Eric, you go ahead.
All right.
Okay. I'm gonna say Gimli. It's got to be Gimli, right? Because he's the only dude that is fit to put up with all the evil Karens that come in there. You know what I mean? He's the only guy that would come out anytime they're complaining and want their shit remade. He'd come out there and he'd be like, "Not today, Karen. You is one dwarf. You will not ensnare today." And then if she gets too crazy, he just pulls out that axe, that double-headed axe, man.
Yeah.
It's got to be Gimli.
I love it. And that impression.
I need a T-shirt of Gimli's face that says "Not today, Karen." I need a T-shirt that says that so bad.
I never thought I would be fighting side by side with Antifa.
I got this one.
Okay.
I think I got this one. All right. Let's keep it real. Who really knows business? That would be Sam's wife, Rosie Cotton. And she
totally forgot about her.
Drink,
yeah.
So she can literally whip something up. She has that skill. Also, too, whose bar was on and popping? It was Rosie's. So you know for a fact that her Starbucks location will be number one in the region.
That's true.
And also, she has the most experience with business. She knows how to make people fall in line because she doesn't have to say anything, and her presence is automatically known. And also, too, a woman who's taking care of kids and taking care of business. She got it all. So I'm telling you, Rosie Cotton would be amazing as a Starbucks manager.
Yeah.
Just saying.
And she can dance, and she can dance dance around all the other people when it's busy, and she's just two-stepping around.
Show pretty much. She's great. Yes.
Absolutely, I love it. It's good.
I applaud your deep dive going outside of the main cast, and I hate to be a one-upper, but I'm gonna one-up you because
Okay, Mario
who would be the best Starbucks manager? A guy named Barleyman Butterbur. Who's that, you might ask? I had to Google it. He's the guy who runs the Prancing Pony, which is the tavern where the hobbits first meet Strider. He's the lovable, somewhat absent-minded purveyor of this tavern that works at the crossroads. And can we talk about a character being named Barleyman Butterbeer as the guy who runs a tavern? That is like one step below a guy who turns into a werewolf being named Remus Lupin. It's a terrible name. It's the worst name Tolkien could imagine. It's so great. But he's got the experience of running an establishment. Yeah. And we know there's not a lot of restaurants in Middle-earth, despite the fact that apparently there are restaurants in the orc world because they refer to menus. Which a great little insight of how things work in the East. But I'm going with Barleyman Butterbeer as the guy who should run.
And I have a little bit of a rebuttal for that one.
Okay. We got a rebuttal.
Rebut.
All right, so your key word that you used was absent-minded. You know what that causes? There's discrepancies when you order different ingredients and different things. So when pumpkin spice latte time comes around and he accidentally, oh wait, I forgot to order my extra containers of the pumpkin spice. You're gonna have a lot of Karens on your hands. You know who's not gonna have a lot of Karens on her hands? Rosie Cotton, that's for sure, because she is on top of her stuff.
May I rebut to the rebut?
Oh,
2 butts.
Uh-oh. That's a lot of rebutting.
At the perspective of if I were an employee, I think having a good-natured but absent-minded manager might be good because he might forget that you were late every day this week and not bug you about it. Or he might, kind of forget that you took 2 extra drinks per day instead of just 1 free drink every day. So I'm going from a working person's perspective of having a good manager is a good-natured idiot named Barley Man Butterbeer.
Wait, can I retittle the retittle of the rebuttal?
Tit for tat, just do it.
I'll retittle. I'll accept a retittle.
I'm just throwing it out there. I mean, I think that, you know, Gollum is the best because all you need to do is just give him some money and then you are fine for the rest of your life. You can literally go on your phone. If you're working, you can go on your phone. If you're a customer, you can steal some stuff. I'm pretty sure he doesn't care, to be quite honest. You just need to give him just like a gold coin and that's it. Like, come on. You can steal as much coffee. If you're a Karen, you can get as much pumpkin spice latte as you want.
But
like
he overcharge for that coffee because he's greedy?
Yeah.
Just saying.
Also, he would be in the back arguing with himself all the time, and all of his employees and customers would be like, "What's happening? What's going on? Who's he yelling at?"
Might be a little creepy
He'd be
because
terrible
put
at
on the
giving
ring
the
and
correct
turns
change.
invisible.
Yeah, but
like,
half the time he'd be cool. Half
The
the
only
time
reason
he's
why he's
fine.
yelling at himself is because he hadn't had his daily dose of double frap mochaccino. When he has that, he's totally cool.
Yeah, he knows what potatoes are now, so he can make bomb potato stuff. Like,
He can make bagel buns.
He might be making like fish lattes, fish blended lattes. And stuff.
I mean, what's
That's
wrong with fish? Hello, have you heard of the new customizable menu? That's how the Pickety Drinkety came out, so why not?
the fish. I knew there was a weird
Shame
case
on
in
you.
there.
Shame on you. You know what? This shame on you. Shame
Alrighty.
on you, show.
We have all the answers, and Lemar. Okay, let's see. We put out a poll on Twitter, and all right, what does it say, Lemar?
It says Tyler. Tyler, you ordered a drink, but you asked to talk to your manager. You're the one who has to pick this one.
I had to pick this one. I thought I picked last time. Okay, you know what? Man, I really want to see Gimli on a corporate call, like so badly. Like Gimli, your sales are down, and him just be like, "What?" and like just shouting and screaming and blaming the elves for stealing everything. I think I have to pick Gimli on this one.
You have to pick Gimli. I want you to know, Tyler, I do not agree. I do not agree. I want that shirt, Eric.
Yes.
I want that shirt. But Tyler, you were wrong.
You're on the wrong side of history on this one, Tyler.
It was. It was like, it was so hard.
Who
It
you
was.
would have chosen?
Yeah, Lemar. Who would you have chosen?
I don't know. Something about Miss Cotton. I just.
Yeah, well, I mean, she's. Like that was the one I was like mostly because like Mike's answer, he already has the business. He's not gonna leave that. I mean, you know, he can't. It's
also, they don't serve alcohol at Starbucks. Butterbeer.
It's the same general principle. You're providing a service. You're providing drinks.
Wait,
can't
why
have
is
it. Okay.
it hotter?
I don't need. I don't need someone adding fermentation to my coffee, making my day already longer than it is.
Yeah.
As I wake up and start getting crunk before my morning meetings, because Mr. Butterbeer has decided to add a little extra foam to my drink.
We're not all as good as you,
She also
Lemar.
runs a pub, a tavern, but she would
boost
like
to make it
expand
through.
on her business, so she would go and invest in the franchise.
Yeah.
So she could try to show that she's not just a one-trick pony and she can handle business, all types of business, especially one that handles beverages. So
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
And she's married to the man who literally saved Middle Earth. Like Frodo did okay. It was all Samwise, man. Like she's married to that guy. You know,
Exactly.
all he has to do is appear in their on their posters and stuff like that. Like Samwise, owned by Samwise family. Like, I saved the world. I'm gonna save your caffeine intake or something.
One could argue Frodo did a terrible job.
He did it. Yeah, he got stung by a spider. He got duped. Didn't teach Gollum what potatoes are.
Everyone wants to be a rogue in D&D until they actually have to start doing stuff, and then they roll ones.
Yeah.
So much math.
Yeah. Trusted Boromir, and it's all downhill for Frodo.
Get on the bird. Get on the bird.
I get on the bird.
I want that on
yeah.
t-shirt.
I know. But
Get on the bird.
I have to go with Gimli. I just love the idea and just again having him on a corporate call and getting every single name wrong and blaming the elves or blaming somebody else for the issues, like a Starbucks manager probably would. So, by the way, this panel is not sponsored by Starbucks. No.
Starbucks wants to be sponsored. Hit me up.
Yeah. So I think I think what we'll do is we'll do some like Mario Party rules and put out some additional points. So I want to, as we're wrapping up this panel, I want to give a golden star to Michael Tanner for the first time not getting any points. But
no points, zilched out.
But you win.
Never
almost
been prouder
because
my pizza on a bagel joke was top notch.
That was great.
That was fantastic.
It was fantastic.
Good.
And then
Brought back old memories.
do you have an unnecessary point to give out to our unnecessary debaters, Lemar?
I do have an unnecessary point to give out to our unnecessary debaters. I'm actually going to give a second point to Mr. Mike Tanner for adding Keanu Reeves to his own movie, making him have him do all those stunts again, but surrounded this time by people shoving their hands into sock puppets
So much
around his crotch area.
And holes all over the ground. All right. And now I'm going to give 2 points to Sean for being the best loser on Unnecessary Debates. Which makes him, I know. Okay. Well, all right. Do you have one last unnecessary debate point giving?
I have one last unnecessary debate point, and I'm going to give it to Sean, so his dreams are dashed, and he accidentally wins this entire thing. It is the I hope your dreams die.
Well, I mean, to quote a very famous person, can you smell what The Rock is cooking? And the answer is no, because The Rock can't smell, apparently. So, I mean...
Well done. Well done.
You know what, Sean?
Can't believe I put on pants for this.
I know.
Why?
There's no proof. I can't see this.
No one stand up.
Ooh la la.
Well, thank you everybody for being here. And as we tally up all of these points, Lemar, you want to do would you like to announce the winner for the unnecessary debates?
No, it's your show.
Okay, the winner of the unnecessary debates this time is you, the audience at home, because we're not at Comic-Con. Congratulations to everybody who's not at Comic-Con, but here at the virtual con, wasting their unnecessary time for us. We hope you had some laughs. We hope you had a lot of fun. But first, before we go, we need plugs. You guys already. Uta, give us your plugs. Where can they find you?
You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitch at Utahime Cosplay, Utahime Cosplay. And then Brianna DeCosta, which I think my name actually shows up right here, on Twitter.
Alrighty, and Mike Tanner.
You can visit me on my website, buymichaeltanner.com. Also listen to my podcast here on the Grand Geek Gathering Network, Burn After Pitching. It's the comedy pitching podcast.
Alrighty. And Mr. Eric Lopez.
You can find me. I'm on Facebook. I am private, but I accept everybody. Unless you got 2 pictures. You only got 2 pictures, you're fake, and I don't mess with that, and you don't get accepted. But I'm on Instagram, Real Eric Lopez, where I post a lot of like sketches.
And his art is phenomenal.
Artist, but a lot of fan art and
Nice.
and like promotion stuff, and be on the lookout for Young Justice season 4. It's,
Yeah.
it's in the works. It's happening.
And Sean, where can they find you, sir?
Yes,
I don't
so
know what
I
I'm
am
doing. I have
very
no idea what I'm
single.
doing.
I am very, very single. It is very dry. It is like the Sahara Desert. So if you want to water my crops, you can follow me at ShawnyBoy808, SEANNYBOY 808. Thanks.
I love you, buddy. I love you all. You all are so amazing. Thank you guys so much for being here. Lemar, where can they find you, sir?
Hello, everybody. My name is LemarTheConGuy. That's LEMAR, You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, all under that same handle. I do a whole bunch of things. I used to do a bunch of conventions.
But now you're doing the biggest, the best.
Yeah, now
The San Diegoist.
San Diego Comic-Con. I've actually never been to. So next year, come back strong, come back the best, because hopefully I'll be able to get a ticket and I will be there in 2021.
Absolutely. And once again, thank you all for watching. And again, this has been awesome. It's our 4th year at Comic-Con. Unfortunately, we're not at Comic-Con, but we are here. And this is amazing. Thank you for joining the virtual con. And thank you, San Diego Comic-Con, for everything. Go to thegrandgeekgathering.com for all of our podcasts. And we do unnecessary debates throughout the country. And we can say that it is and whenever, of course, conventions come back. And thank you guys so much. Have a great rest of your virtual San Diego Comic-Con. And yeah. Alrighty, let's do the dance. Unnecessary debates. Yeah.